Well, hey guys, my name is Jacqueline. I'm the elementary coordinator here at Crossroads, and I'm also the staff lead for the kids small group and food area rotation this year. We're super stoked that you guys are serving with us. Just wanted to give you a couple of things that you need to know if you're a small group leader. So we have the curriculum that we passed out at the team member training a couple of weeks ago, but I wanted to just let you know what our rotation is going to look like. So when you get dismissed from either large group or another rotation that you're at to come to kids small group and kids food area, you will enter through the side doors of the Plex, where we'll have a big easy up and a couple of tables out where our leaders will be distributing the food to you guys. We'll have 2 team members posted at the front of the Plex, or at the side doors of the Plex, showing you guys what tables you'll be sitting at. So they'll just write down what table you're sitting at and what your name is, and also the number of kids that you have, just so you know where you're going. Once you guys go in, you can have a seat at your table, grab a bite with your kids, and then start your small group. So here is the small group curriculum. We'll go ahead and attach it in the email that we send out so you guys can take a look at it again, but I just wanted to go over just a few quick things about it. It looks really similar to what we had last year, and if you guys serve in our weekend ministry, it has like pretty much the same layout, it's just a different format. So at the top here is all the important information for the day. So all of these things will be taught in the large group time. So after worship, we're gonna hear a Bible story from one of our communicators, and they'll talk all about the theme, the Bible story for the day, and the memory verse and the bottom line. These are the things we want our kids to go home with and tell their parents, like, this is what I learned. So that is at the top. We'll just go over the first day real quick. So the first day is David and Goliath. So after you go ahead and take a look at all of this information, you'll start off with your kids with the hook. So the hook is warm-up questions to connect with the kids. So on the first day, you can totally ask your kids questions just about them, just about their lives, just to get to know them, because chances are you don't know each and every one of the kids that are going to be in your group. So you can ask them questions like, what's your favorite color, or like, what are you doing this summer? And then once you get that kind of warm-up out of the way, you can go and start with the hook, which are questions about the Bible stories, just something to get them thinking about what they learned. After that, you'll move on to Look It Up, which is opening up God's Word and reading and reviewing. So you'll have at least one Bible at your table that you'll be able to refer to, but it is really encouraged to bring your own Bible if you can, just so you have one and that the kids can also share. But at this point, you and the kids will be opening up the Bible and just reading certain parts of the Bible story that they learned. And after that, there will be some fun discussion questions and think about it. So for the first day, there is a delineation between the first through third grade questions and the 4th through 5th grade questions. So this is really geared towards, these are questions that are geared towards the spiritual development and the cognitive development of this age group. So you'll see throughout the other days that some of them might just be 1st through 5th grade because it's good for all of those grades, but particularly for this first day, it's split up this way. So after you get done with these questions, we'll move on to the next page, the back page, which we get to our fun activities. So it's called Take Action, and what it is a practical application of what we learned from the Bible story using an activity or an object lesson. And it's really helpful if you take a look at the curriculum, the lesson plan beforehand, so you already kind of know what activity you'll be doing for the day. So, you know, when you're at your small group and you're at the table with the kids, you're not like reading every single thing and not knowing what's going on. So if you take that extra step to kind of be prepared beforehand, that'll be really helpful on the day of. So during these activities, it'll just tell you what to do. It'll tell you what supplies are needed. All these supplies will be available for you at your table. They'll be ready for you to use and ready for you guys to go ahead and get started. After you do that fun activity, the last 2 things are the memory verse. So these also have activities where the kids will really get to learn the memory verse and get to memorize it. And then finally at the end, you're gonna pray with your group. This is a really important time that you get to spend with your kids because it's expressing thanks to Jesus and then asking him to help the kids live out what we learned. So not just coming to VBS to just learn about a Bible story and learn about like what God did for us and what Jesus did for us, but actually being able to apply that to their lives. So that prayer time is very important. We do have a guide for you about how to pray if you would like to use that, but whatever you feel led, you can go ahead and pray. And another thing too, so depending on your age group, like let's say you have first graders and kindergartners and you feel like you've already lost their attention, another good thing to do is pray at the beginning of the small group time. So you can pray for food and then also pray for the lesson with your kids so you don't get to miss that part if you run out of time. Well, we're super stoked that you guys are serving with us this year. We can't wait to go big with you guys, so see you guys VBS week.